Guns N' Roses are headed to Busch Stadium. We're warming you up with a wild round of fact or fiction. We're testing your knowledge in a rock and roll pop quiz. My St. Louis Live starts now. Still to come, how well do you really know your classic rock? Because when we return to celebrate Sweet Child O' Mine, our celebrity historian Raffi is firing off Guns N' Roses facts or fiction. Welcome back. Today marks the 38th anniversary of Guns N' Roses releasing the iconic song Sweet Child O' Mine. With the legendary band coming to perform at Busch Stadium here in St. Louis this summer, we decided to put your rock knowledge to the test with a game of fact or fiction, classic rock edition. Our celebrity historian Raffi Andonian will share a statement for you at home to guess whether the statement is fact or whether it's fiction. And that's why I have this fact, fiction, fact, fiction. Okay, Raffi, it's always good to have you. You always keep me on my toes. I feel like I'm going to fail at the test you're getting ready to give us. So go ahead and embarrass me.
All right, let's do it. This is first statement. Guns N' Roses formed by combining two bands called LA Guns and Hollywood Rose.
I mean, it seems like a reasonable story. I'm going to go with true.
It is a fact. Indeed, it is indeed a fact. So there you go.
All right. Okay.
Now, you have two bands. It's in the LA scene. It's the 1980s we're talking about. They're playing at the Palladium, the Troubadour. You're talking about Whiskey A Go Go, all that Sunset Strip, Santa Monica, Hollywood, and that whole scene is what you're talking about. In the 1980s, this glam rock scene. That's what this Guns N' Roses band emerges out of, from LA right there. Yep.
I love this. Okay, I got to look at what else you have on because I feel like it's going to play a part
That's right.
in some of these questions.
That's right. All right, let's do statement number two.
Okay.
The second statement is, Sweet Child O' Mine, the song that is anniversary now, was the first single released by Guns N' Roses to become a chart-topping hit.
I'm not too familiar. I'm gonna go with false.
It is fiction. You're right. I was trying to trick you because today's anniversary. But the first single was Welcome to the Jungle. That was released from the album Appetite for Destruction. However, here's a little kind of wrinkle to that. It was not initially a hit. Sweet Child O' Mine did become a hit. Then Welcome to the Jungle, which was released earlier, also became a hit. Both of them became top 10, but only Sweet Child O' Mine stayed at #1 on the Billboard charts.
Okay, I'm liking
this. It's kind of funny. It took a little bit for them to become a hit, and then it kind of retroactively, the first single actually became a hit.
That happens with, I find, like with a lot of artists.
Yeah, it does.
They'll go back for those other songs once they find one they like.
That's right. It can happen. Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. All right. So you didn't get tricked on that one. That was pretty good.
Okay, now I'm getting
All right,
scared.
let's do the next one. Third statement. St. Louis holds a special place in Guns N' Roses history with its melodic collaboration with the St. Louis Symphony Orchestra.
I'm going to go, I know they have some significance here, so I'm going to go with fact. Hopefully I'm right.
That is fiction.
Ah!
Now, St. Louis does hold significant place in Guns N' Roses history. It is true, but not because of the collaboration with the St. Louis Symphony Orchestra. It is because when they were playing at the Riverport Amphitheater, now known as the Hollywood Casino Amphitheater, Guns N' Roses in 1991 playing there. At one point, some dude in the audience who was taking photos and was recording, Axl Rose, the frontman of Guns N' Roses, didn't like that, jumps from the stage and tries to forcibly remove the camera from his hand in the middle of the concert. And he didn't like the security that was there, so he just said some choice words and left the stage. Well, as a result of that, there was a riot that broke out with the audience for several hours that was not happy that they got ditched and there was no concert to be played. Guns N' Roses didn't come back for more than 25 years. In the subsequent album that Guns N' Roses released, they had some choice words for St. Louis in the acknowledgments. And let me give you a hint. It was not thank you. It was the opposite of thank you, some words I can't say on TV.
My goodness.
So we hold a special place. But you better see them here while you can, coming up in a couple of weeks, because they don't come here very often.
Yeah, I don't know if they're going to be around another 25 years.
That's right.
Okay, next question.
All right, let's do it. Next one. The next statement is, Kurt Cobain of Nirvana refused to tour with Guns N' Roses and Metallica, depriving us of the opportunity to see the top legends of the era all together.
After hearing the St. Louis story, I'm going to go with fact, because clearly there's some, they don't mind having some tension.
That is a fact. You are correct. So what's funny is, here's Nirvana. Here's an old bumper sticker given from a friend of mine that's a little older than me that went to Nirvana concerts. I have not stuck it anywhere, just as a little memorabilia. But Nirvana, Kurt Cobain, of course, being the head man, did not like Guns N' Roses, so they kept rejecting that tour offer. Kurt Cobain actually said Guns N' Roses had, quote, nothing to say that was meaningful. And Guns N' Roses' Axl Rose did not like that, said some choice words back to Kurt from the stage at some point. And ultimately, this blows up at the MTV Video Music Awards. Behind the scenes, backstage, Kurt Cobain and Axl Rose get into a confrontation with this whole thing. Started with refusing the tour. What's fascinating to me about that is, going back to the beginning, it kind of shows the divide between the LA glam rock scene and the Seattle grunge scene that was very much against the glam, that was trying to be deep and meaningful against the partying of LA, and that clash symbolizes that.
My. So much tension in the air.
That's right.
You could cut it with a knife. Okay, we got another factor.
Let's do it. One last one.
One last one.
All right, this is going to be really fun. So the last one is, unlike the members of Guns N' Roses, celebrity historian Raffi Andonian is actually from Hollywood.
Well, I know you ain't from St. Louis. I'm going to just say fact.
That is a fact.
Yes!
I am from Hollywood. My LA gear, my cool glasses, of course. However, none of the members of Guns N' Roses are from Hollywood or LA, despite the fact that they made it big in the LA rock scene. 3 of them are from the Midwest. In fact, Axl and Izzy, the guitarist, one of the key guitarists, are from not far from St. Louis, in Lafayette, Indiana, believe it or not. The other 2 are from England and Seattle, so they're from all over the place, met in LA, and made it big. But Midwest has a big imprint on that. But I'm the one from Hollywood, not the members of Guns N' Roses.
Well, you know, I will say this. Out of all of them, I only got one wrong. Raffi, thank you so much. All right, to see more Raffi, I want you just to head to his website, celebrityhistorian.com. And, of course, we are going to post this segment following the show at firstalertforward.com/mystl live following the show.